Good morning, everybody. What up? Happy Monday. You know what I haven't said at all this month during any of these lives that I've done, any podcast, any of these shootings that I've done. Pause. I ain't shooting anyone, but I haven't said Happy Black History Month. Happy Black History Month. A black quarterback won a Super Bowl last night, although I don't know how black he is. But what y'all feel? I saw one thing last night. I saw one play last night, just one. That and mind you, when I'm watching the Super Bowl last night, I was playing some video game on my phone, some phone game that I play. I'm addicted to this game. I'm literally on level like 2200. How do you get to level 2200 on a phone game? I'm literally just it's a game I do it in my board time when I'm my downtime. But I saw one play yesterday that made me say, It's when Mahomes was running for a first down on like third and long or something, and he got it. And it's like, I don't know what player it was, I don't know who it was. It was like three guys right at the post. They could have hit him hard. They could have hit this ball, pause. They could have hit him and made him like not get this first down. I swear it looked like San Francisco allowed him to get this first down. Now, if that happened, that just means that not only the refs in on shit like this, but the players are too. Yeah, I know the 49ers lost, man. I ain't had no horse in the race, but for whatever reason I was rooting against Kansas City. So I don't know. I mean, for whatever, I always root for the underdog, I guess. I always do. I always, for whatever reason, I don't know. I don't dislike Patrick Mahomes or Andy Reid or nothing. I don't. I just don't know why I always go for the underdog. But OT, you think this shit was rigged? Listen, bro. I saw one play that I was like, and then you know what be killing me? That's a fact. That is a fact. I did see a bunch of bullshit on 21 on 49 side. But you know what be killing me? Is these 2 minute, these last y'all had all game to run to play like y'all did in the last 2 minutes. This is the thing about football I never get. Because it could be the last 2 minutes of a game, and here come all the offense. We gonna hurry the ball. We gonna do this. And I'm talking about catch after catch after first down after first down after first down. How come you can't play like this from the rip? I don't understand. It's 19-19 all game. All kinds of people that blew all kinds of bets and parlays. Everybody thought this was going to be some high scoring game. Kelsey was going to have 2 touchdowns. Mahomes was going to throw for 400. Well, he did throw for 300 something yards, but they thought it was going to be crazy. It was exciting. It was exciting game. I'm just telling. It's like I don't understand how at the end of these football games, these close playoff games or a lot of games. How is it that at the very end you guys decide to turn the offense on? I know it's a nice defensive game. It usually is. Until the last 2 minutes of a close game. Then it seems like all the defense just leaves out the window. How is it that they're able to run down under 2 minutes and score a touchdown? How many times you seen that happen? How many times you seen a team come down like a Patriots or Kansas City or somebody like that come down in 2 minutes and score a touchdown? When they gave them boys that ball back with 7 minutes left, I said, matter of fact, when they deferred, it was like, nah, we gonna get the ball first. San Francisco have to mess up because you gotta think, I knew this as soon as I said, yo, I would take the ball second because I would as a coach, as a player, as a team, we are in 4 down territory no matter where we at. We get 4 downs, 100%, because this is our last hoorah. We got nothing left. So I don't care if it's 4th and 40. I don't care if it's 4th and 99. We're going for it. We have no choice. We can't punt it because they already scored. So we have to score. So we got 4 downs to do it. He lived for the moments, but they rigged it to put him in that position. I don't be knowing, man. I really don't be knowing. And it seems like in order for a game to be rigged like that, everybody got to be in on it, players and all that. And I can't see you convincing players. I can't see you convincing a team of players, maybe one, to say, "Yo, I need you to throw this game. You got to do whatever you do." But you can't get a team, because if that was the case, this shit would have been out. It would have been players would have been coming out and saying, "Look, man, I was approached by the GM or this person or that person or whatever, whatever, whatever. How many times and I had to throw the game." That's not being said, so I don't think the players could be involved, but so much, I really don't. I don't think they're involved really at all, unless it's like side bets or whatever the case may be. But these refs, they definitely involved. And again, in order for what I said last night, as far as San Fran not tackling Mahomes on that play when they could have, that would mean that the players was in on it, and that would be a shame. But I don't know if we can go that far. I don't know if we can go that far. The last play was Kansas City touchdown, right? You damn right. It was the last play was a Kansas City touchdown. It was a Kansas City touchdown from 75 yards in overtime that they weren't able to do all game. That's the thing I'm saying. Like, how was that? How many times we seen that? That's the part that blows my mind. How many? I mean, football scores below at already. But how y'all show us that it's that easy to go out there and score when all game y'all haven't been doing that? That's the part that it just be throwing me off. You different. It was like we see it in basketball. You can score 20 points in 3 minutes in basketball. That is a lot of points in 3 minutes. But in football, and like you come down, you get stopped. You come down. It's 3 and out, 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 and all of a sudden in the fourth quarter, you able to rush the clock, run, and every play down the whole field is you're threatening. You threatening. You're not calling timeout. You catching the defense off guard. You throwing 9-yard and 10-yard plays. You getting 7 and 8-yard runs on the first down, and there's no even threat of a third down because you just marching down the field. How that happen in these games when you can't do it? You don't see that happen in all game. You don't see it happening all game. 19-19. These games be looking like they could be like 99. You know what I'm saying? It could be dumb higher. They could these games, the way they play in the last 2 minutes, football games look like they can have basketball scores. Seriously. It looked like they can have basketball scores. What time is it? I do got to go to auction today, y'all. So, man, my man just hit me to say he ain't going. I guess I ain't going because I probably won't buy a car today because I don't know, I got a few cars. Did I sell any last week? I'm only gonna buy cars when I sell cars. Like I may go to the auction and look at things, and if I can get a steal, I grab it. But I only got but so much room at my lot, and I can't put shit there. You know what I mean? I can't be. So anyway, I was gonna go to the auction with my man Randall today, but he just text me and saying, "That's all. I'm gonna go do something else." That's just like Kobe being cold and turning. No, it's not. Hell no. No. Kobe's one person though. That's Kobe. That's one person. That's one person. How the whole team heat up? Come on, T. Listen, ain't no way. We ain't been doing this all game. We ain't been able to do this all game. We ain't been able to do this. All no, the team. We ain't been, and all of a sudden, the quarterback get a battery in his back. The receivers get a battery in their back. The runners get a battery in their back, and everybody able to just click like that. It just blows my mind. I mean, this is not the first time we see this happen all the time. In the last 2-3 minutes, some team look like, man, if they would have did this in the first quarter, these niggas would have 100 points at the end of the game. What's the most points in the NFL game? Whether it be playoffs, football. Let me Google it right quick. Most points scored in an NFL game. Let me see that. What's the most points scored in an NFL game? Most points scored in an NFL game. Not BAME. Game. 72. What? Oh, it said for a combined 113. I was about to say, and this was in 1966. The Washington Redskins, not the Commanders, and the Giants, 113 points total of score of 72-41. Nah, James, you're wrong, buddy. You just said 70. And back in, I don't even know if it was the NFL in 66. I have no idea. You know, I ain't gonna sit up here and be no expert. But the what is the most points scored in the NFL by one team? 72 points in 1966. 72 points. So that's roughly 6 touchdowns and 4 field goals or something like that. I'm just saying, how do you score in 2 minutes the way Kansas City did last night and so many other teams have done in 2 minutes? Yeah, we got the 2-minute drill. If I'm a coach, I'm doing a 2-minute drill first time down the field. I don't understand this. Like, yo, we going, yo, if we could do this in 2 minutes, we should do this. I want to do this all game. If we could do this in 2 minutes and come down and get in field goal range, like that's crazy. That's crazy that San Fran allowed them to get the ball first. No, San Fran took the ball first in overtime because you got to realize, bro, what? Let them try and score. If they don't, we coming down and we just got to get in field goal range and kick it. If they get a field, like, I don't get why San Fran did that last night. It is what it is. I'm not on the coaching staff. I don't know nothing. But that was the first mistake. But the fact that Kansas City could run down, or any team could run down in 2 minutes when it was Belichick and Brady, or it's Andy Reid and Mahomes or whomever else, how can we perfectly, literally run down in 2 minutes? Just do this in the last 2 minutes. Why it ain't happening all game? That's the thing that's blowing my mind. The defense started off hot. Yeah, man, the defense started off hot because all right, tell me if I'm tripping. I just think if you play like you did in the last 2 minutes all game, I ain't trying to, defense ain't, they were doing no huddle joints. Why are we not doing no huddles all game? It just throws me off. It throws me off on how that it throws me off on how that it just goes along with the rigged narrative. I'm not saying it is, especially on a player's part. That's pretty hard to get all the players to agree to win or to go out there and throw a game. But without getting on your social media and speaking about it, or being on your deathbed and letting all the secrets out when it's time, like, who knows? Yeah, that was crazy at the end too. They switched to zero coverage. That was, you see, he called the timeout. Ho, fam. You can't keep doing this, man. They picking us apart. You coach a perfect game to the last 2 minutes. This is the. I mean, yeah. If it's not rigged, it's too coincidental. All right. So if these sports are rigged, y'all, who's in on the rigging then? Because in my opinion, it just can't be the players. It can't be the actual players because there's too many players, and somebody gonna have a big mouth. Somebody's gonna say, "I was approached by this person, name and all, organization and all, to throw the game." It's got to be the refs. That's what I believe. It's got to be the refs, and it's so easy in the NFL for it to be the refs because there's a penalty on every play that they could either call or not call. There's a penalty on every play. You got men bumping into men, pause. You got men going. I mean, there's certain. It's going to be. It's that. So who's in on the rigging if it in fact being rigged, other than the refs? How could it possibly be players? It's becoming a corporate league, though the casinos with all the money that is made betting. Exactly. When you start seeing all of the fan duels and all of that kind of stuff, shit. It's money now. It's all about the paper. I mean, that championship means nothing. That ring, that trophy, that all of that, that means, man, how much money we gonna make if these two teams are in it versus these two teams, right? You got to look at it like that. Like, if it's, do you think, like, all right, so Dallas would have been probably even a bigger Super Bowl if they was in it, right? But they couldn't make it for whatever reason. Enough cheating couldn't happen. But you got to realize if it had been like, you know, who who's a team that could have made it that we'd be like, you got to realize certain teams are going to get watched more than others. So when LeBron James and the Lakers would go against Jason Tatum in the Celtics, that's going to be a hugely watched, a big, a widely watched NBA, not only game but championship. So they try their best to get those two there. You know what I mean? Who got thrown out? Who got thrown out the league? I moved to St. Louis, and they was talking about how the Rams moved from here. They all believe it was due to the owner making more money moving to LA for his profit. Shit is crooked. We've seen a lot. What players got thrown out the game for betting? I don't know that. I haven't seen that. You fill me in. Let me know. Uh, St. Louis Rams moved to LA. Yeah. Another big sport event this weekend, All-Star weekend. I remember when I was young, in my 20s, man. Those used to be my thing, back to back. Me and my man. We would go to the city that the Super Bowl was in the next week or week 2 weeks sometime. I can't remember for 2 weeks sometime, but we would do that. Super Bowl party in certain cities, and then we had All-Star weekend the week after that. I did that for about 6 or 7 years straight in my 20s. That used to be dumb fun. You know what I mean? Got away from it. That's Scott, my man has tapped in. I've been trying to get. I want to. Yo, Scotty, I need you to tap in with me or hit me up and say, Z, let's talk about such and such, and give me a time so we can get on here and do it. You're a brother. You're a brother. I want to go back and forth with pause on this thing. So you know what I mean? Because you're an educated dude with a strong opinion, and I definitely want to get you on here so we can get the people we can engage and get the people engaging with us because, like I said, man, we've been talking about this for a minute. You and I going back, doing some sort of I be trying to sound like T.I. sometimes. I be trying to pull big words out my Aesop shop. You know what I'm saying? And then I get start run to a whole wall block when I'm trying to a whole brick wall when I'm trying to come up with the word. But yeah, Scott, let's do it, man. So if there's a hot topic that you want to talk about that you feel strongly about that you think people gonna, you know, engage with, and a lot of people may have some sort of opinion on it one way or another, let me know so we can get it, so we can do this. Yeah, I'll try to. Yeah, April. I'll try to use. I'll be trying to. You know what I'm saying, sound educated sometimes. You figure, do me. I'll be trying. You know what I mean? My man Tip be throwing words out there. I'll be like, damn, like he be sounding hella educated. Like he reads thesauruses and dictionaries for breakfast. I'm like, that shit I'll be liking the way that shit be sounding. You know what I mean? And I mean, and the brother type slick when he talk. I'll be liking that shit. So yeah. Uh, but Scott, I definitely want to do that, man. I definitely want to do that. You know, maybe we could start off by not even stirring the pot. You can get on here and talking about what you're doing and how it's benefiting young men, you know what I'm saying, to come in and get off the streets for an hour or two a day, a few times a week, and invest their time in bettering themselves and learning how to defend themselves and all of that, because that gives you a great feeling too. When you're in the gym and you're doing that, you learning, and it gives you a good feeling. You may say, shit, there might be a situation where you can't wait to get to go, lock up on some jujitsu, right? You know what I mean? And or something like that. That's something like that. and your homies over here like, yo, fam, we about to go rob this convenience store. I mean, this is a hypothetical, right? And you got a tournament. You done got so deep into your practices that your mind starts thinking different. Like, man, if I go do this robbery, if I go do this, it's gonna take me away from this, and you know what I mean. It's just again, that was a super hypothetical, super. I'm just saying, getting involved in something like what my man Scott is doing is it's going to benefit you. It's going to benefit you. Period. It can't have a negative. That's crazy. That's the part. That's the thing about what Scotty is doing. It cannot have a negative effect. That's fine. Like as long as you go into that, what negativity is going to come out of going there? Not literally, like there's chances of something negative coming out of there is like super slim to none. I want to say zero, but you can't give it zero. But yeah, as close to zero as it's going to get. So grown men, get your sons in there. Grown men, go participate. Go do that stuff, man. I love what Scotty's doing. Always been a positive brother. Always had a strong opinion. I don't always agree with it, but that's what this is for. You know what I'm saying? That's what this is for. So we can have the dialogue. There we go. Say big word. So we can have a dialogue and go back and forth. You feel what I'm saying? He said tip be blazed up. Okay, you got your young in the hair too, Christian. What up, man? How's everything? Anyway, as far as these games being rigged, right? Who do y'all think is involved in the rigging of our entertainment, our sports that we watch? You know what I'm saying? I got a friend who I want to bring him on here because his opinion on LeBron James is, he does not with LeBron James. He does not. He think he was a plant, if you would. He feels as though they made him the face of the NBA. He's nothing special. And when I tell you, I don't believe that, but this nigga will have you thinking because he brings up everything that he can, and he has a lot of knowledge on this shit. They only just be fucking shooting from the hip. This nigga really be having opinionated facts, if you would. April, you are too funny. She said Russia has everything to do with the rigging of these games. Y'all gotta pause. Y'all gotta pardon me, man. When you got a little bit of coffee on your stomach and you smoking this good lettuce, it give you a little phlegm. At least it does to me. And I gotta let it out. So in my opinion, I do think games be rigged, not back then, but I think a panel of people got together, the top dogs, and was like, look, man, you know how we can make more money off of this shit? Betting. And how we could guarantee secure the bag is making sure certain things happen, making sure, you know what I mean? Straight up. Making sure this team win, this team lose, this player gets this player, all that. Seriously, let's go talk to these refs. Hey, ref, we paying you $300,000, $400,000 a year to run up and down the court and blow your whistle. I need you to do a little bit more for that. I need you to do a little bit more for that. You know what I'm saying? I need you to. I mean, this is how the Lakers get to the line 14 times a quarter, and this team got 1, 2. This is how. Straight up. When you say gambling, we know gambling, but who's involved in the gambling, Christian? This is how like I said, the Lakers could go by the end of the game. They've been to the line 50 times, 45 times, and the Pacers, who look like they about to whoop the Lakers' ass, but the game is close, only been to the line now 8 times all game. That's the refs. Absolutely, it's rigged because of the sports. How could it not be? They're going to make more money. They're going to make more money. Vegas going to make more money. Vegas got their hand in it. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Anytime they could announce, all right, if you make this bet and you win, you're going to win this amount of money. It gets people salivating. Ooh, so you go and you play all these parlays and all these different bets, and guess what? They're gonna make sure that bet don't win. It looked good. It looked good for like Kelsey to get guaranteed. Let's say a touchdown, at least one touchdown and 75 yards, right? Like you're gonna hell yeah, he gonna get that, and then he don't get that, and you sit up there like, how did he not get that? It's the Super Bowl, like, you know what I mean? I don't even know. I don't even do sports betting. I don't do no betting. So when you say these lines, I don't even know what you're talking about. I just know that there's a way for these people to get paid off of it. They're gonna think about it. If there's a way they can get paid off for anything, they're gonna. They sell us water. If they could bag up air, they would do it. They do it. They do give you oxygen tanks that you got to pay for because you need to breathe. They ain't free. So if you got to pay for your oxygen tank because you can't breathe, well, what happened literally if they polluted the air and then they had a storage of tanks that was like, if you want to go out there, and I mean, so it's all about money. Exactly. Look, when Peacock hosted a playoff game and forced fans to subscribe to Peacock, and that ain't just Peacock doing it. That's Peacock making a proposition to the NFL and to Fox or whoever else was watching and saying, "Hey, Fox, y'all was gonna get, let's say, 30 million to watch this game. Let us take y'all 30 million. We're gonna make these people that could get it for free. Now we're gonna make 60. So y'all, we'll give you your 30 million. Just let us make it's yeah, for sure. Amazon did the same thing for sure. They say how the Lakers will score more than 98 points, but they end up with 90. Exactly. That kind of shit right there. That's the shit right there. You know what I'm saying? Or how about or how about a, you know what I'm saying? A player, see what see the bets that's put on him to score 21 points, and the nigga they lose the game, so he like five. They're losing the game, so he like five ain't even gonna get to 21. Everybody gonna lose if I lose. Streaming was supposed to be cheaper than cable. Everybody got their hands in the pot, and there's 50 streams. Yo, I was just talking about this yesterday. How many streams am I paying for? I got Peacock, I got Amazon, I got Hulu, I got Netflix, I got um T-Moo or what's that called? Type, whatever. A bunch of streams. And I'm like, yo, I literally gotta pull it up and see what I'm paying for. Now, for all those who've been maybe from the beginning of this conversation to now, do you see how we went from one thing to completely different? Disney Plus, I ain't got HBO Max. I do got Disney Plus. You see how we freestyling? This is why I be wanting people in with me. You know what I mean? All right, Ty. These are one of the things that irk my nerves. These these are one of the things that maybe I need to pull. Maybe I need to sit back and pull up all of the words that bother me that I want to. Because again, I'm grammar police. I'm grammar police. I said grammar police. I'm grammar police. So when you just said ticket sales, bro, if you don't get the hell out of here with the sales, it's sales. We make sales from selling. You, when people confuse those two words, it irks my freaking nerve so bad. I got things for sale. I got hats for sale. What? What? Boy, put you in a headlock. Walk your ass into fourth grade and say, sit right here. Bothers me. Or when people you confuse whether and rather. Rather, rather, rather or not. Like it's whether. I'm gonna do this whether or not you care for me to do it or not. Not rather. It's whether. You ain't typing fast, boy. You know what it is. I'm fucking with you. Just get it right. It just bothers me. I don't know. You ain't got to fix shit. I'm just telling you. When I'm reading people's, I'll be like, bothers me. Anyway, back to this rigging of these football games, basketball games, hockey games, boxing, and all of that. How much does Vegas got their hand in it? And other than Vegas, who are the culprits? Who does Vegas approach and say, yo, you gotta do this? Rest for sure. The refs got their hands in it. You think any players got their hands in it? I think about how like I watch some of these sports podcasts, and I think they be like, yo, we can't do that. Like I've seen where players say, we gotta win by 20 just to win by two. That just means they know that the rest is against them. They know. You know what I'm saying? When they say win by 20, mean by 2, meaning we gotta play so much harder. We gotta if this game will go the way it's supposed to, we'd win by 20. But we're only gonna win by two because the refs and the players we're against the team and the refs. Smaller athletes, you think so? I don't know. I don't know about athletes because I think that's too risky on the part of whoever's involved. Like if you're gonna go to players to start throwing games and stuff, with with the loose lips that these people got today, pause, with the outlets that they have and the entitlement that they have, where they feel like, man, shit might not go my way. I'm gonna start snitching. Hold on one second, y'all. What's up, man? Yeah. Yeah, I just seen him make some sort of announcement. So that's what he doing. I'm about to buy a bunch of Yeezys, man. He said $20. Send me the links, man. Yo, y'all. Hunter Kufi just tapped and he told me everything on Yeezy website is $20. Everything. So I'm gonna hit you back after this. All right. Everything on Yeezy website $20. Shit, I'm ready to end this joint right now. Let me go to Yeezy.com because I did see some earlier where he said that. Well, he didn't say that. He just said something about Yeezy everything 20. What? No BS. If you go to Yeezy website right now, everything $20. Oh my God. Oh man, I need to, bro. This is crazy. This is the resale on this about to be nuts. What do I do? What do I do? I go buy. I spend about 1,000 bucks right now. I get 50 units or something. That's fire. Anyway, let me see. College started paying players because everyone started to snitch. I kind of knew that the Chiefs was going to win from the rip. It makes too much sense for them to lose. I mean, San Fran had a better team though. I mean, San Fran got a good team. They got there for a reason. Everything on Yeezy, I'm thrilled by that one. I want to go buy a bunch of stuff. Not for me, of course, for resale. I don't care to wear none of that stuff. Y'all see what I'm wearing. Boom. If it ain't dumb loud, it's just read that, read that, read that. Yeah, y'all see that on top of the hood? I see that. Quiet money, loud packs, elevator studies right here on the hood. Dumb loud on the sleeve. For sure. San Fran got a good squad. Y'all think Andy Reid gonna retire this year like he said he was? Or he might? Y'all think that's a chance? Or he gonna say, you know what? I mean, of course it's a chance, but y'all think he gonna do it? Or he say, you know what? I got I got I got another year for this. I'm gonna get another one. I'm gonna do what hasn't been done. I'm gonna get three in a row. Y'all think he ready to do that? That'd be crazy. Yo, Andy Reid face kills me when he be when they zoom in on ball. Let me see if I can duplicate what he be looking like. I mean, he got the old white man face, but he be like, tell me I'm lying. Tell me he be looking like this with the old. I mean, of course, he's older than me. His skin got a little more droopy. Too many dogs in the park still. Exactly. That's how. I mean, Why would he retire? Why when you have a job like why would you do that? Why would you retire with when you're when this is your type of job? Your job like I'm not a coach. I don't know how strenuous or stressful it is on you. But right now, all right, boom, you won a championship, right? You won a championship. You got other coaches, right? So boom. What happens is right now, you off until when football season start up again. So it's now what month we in? February? So they start training again in maybe June, start June, July. They maybe start, hitting the pads again and doing their thing, getting ready. So you off half the year, 4 months out of the year, you off. You can just chill, do some recruiting, look around, watch football more, watch, tapes of guys you want to bring to your team. Why would you retire from that position? I'm curious. Why would anyone retire? Why wouldn't I make y'all force me out? Like, what I mean? Okay. But they looking at like I heard him talking about Belichick the other day, and they was talking about, his style of coaching and how coaches are just getting younger and younger. Like coaches are younger than me now. I'm 44 years old. Coaches are in the league younger than me. That's wow. I was thinking about what football and basketball. Like, damn, my life took one hell of a shitty turn. Not necessarily, but I could be doing that at this age. I could really be a coach because you even mind you. You know what I mean? In my day, coaches was old people or old guys. LeBron is going up against guys he played against. That's crazy. LeBron's 39 years old. He's going up against guys that he plays against. Yeah. Appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. I'm on it, man. We're gonna start we just gonna keep these up. You know what I mean? Keep these up and keep pushing and try to bring people in for actual like hopefully I could get Scott. And if I can't get I don't know, because I don't know if Scotty want to be around my weed smoke, so I'm gonna leave that be. But he could definitely tap in and we can have a dope ass interaction. That'd be fire. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to do some research with that one. I gotta do some research with Scotty. He gonna come with some I'm gonna come with opinion. He gonna come with facts, shutting me right up. I mean, I can't allow that. I can't allow that. You know what I'm saying? Scotty gonna come with facts. I'm gonna come with my opinion. That's a whole different type of dialogue. He be shutting me up. I'll be learning something as we go. I'm Pat Mahomes of up top. Boy, my man Beezy. I love this guy. That's my guy. I love Beezy. That's my man. You got you got some facts for him, huh, Beezy? Yeah. All right, Scotty. Whenever you ready, man. I know you're a busy guy, so whenever you ready, let's tap in and do something, man. That'd be dope. That'd be real dope. Like I said, your opinion matters, and regardless of how I feel about some of the things that you're like we both pay attention to and we differentiate on our opinions on it. Regardless how I feel, it's always done with respect. So I definitely want to do it. You know what I'm saying? He tried to probably put me in a Gracie chokehold. Listen, y'all, get your asses down there. I mean, I should get my ass back down there. I was doing it. I did it for what, 6 weeks, 8 weeks back in the day. It was a little. I started attending Scotty's class because my boys. I got my boys involved, and I got my I got my boys involved right before basketball season, and then when basketball season started, they had to fall back. But let me tell you, let me tell you what happened, Scotty, and you don't know this, and maybe you did this for a reason. It's funny as shit, and my young boy won't stop talking about it because he won't stop talking about it because so Scotty started off in a position where you started us off in a position where he he has the advantage, and I got to get out of this shit. He has me in a chokehold. Like we starting off with him like this. This is when the whistle blows. With him with my neck. Say this is my neck in this part of his arm, and I got to get out of this shit. This nigga's my size. Come on, it wasn't happening. I had to tap out. I tapped out on my young boy. He'll never forget this shit. He'll never forget it, Scotty. He brings it up every time. Don't make me tap you out. Like, it should be funny. I love the relationship I have with my sons, y'all. You got to understand. It's so dope. You know what I mean? The way we mad playful. They know I'm they pops, but me and my kids just got this crazy ass interaction that I would want for any parent with their kids. It's just, you know what I'm saying? They call me for nothing. Yo, Abu, what's up? What you doing? Well, I was just touching base. Like, that's dope for me. Like, for my kids to just tap in with me and see what's good. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, Siraj, Siraj definitely hits me with the will make me tap you out, y'all. And that's all because of Scotty, man. Scotty, why would you do that? I couldn't tell you no. I couldn't tell you, nah, I'm not letting this. I'm not. Because there's no situation where he's gonna be able to get his arm around me. But in my I mean, you gonna start him off here? Boy held on for dear life. That nigga had my neck holding on for dear life. He was like that nigga was holding on. I'm like, I couldn't get that shit for nothing. I'm damn near dying before I tap out. I was like, all right, pop, 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 pop. All right, all right, all right. Tapped out. I was salty. That boy was like, yeah, he was hype. I was hyped for him though. Like, all right, yeah, I mean, you built up, like you said, had to build him up. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Any father that's gonna get mad at that is a jerk off. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta take it with a smile on your face. You gotta take it like that. How could you not? It was fun. You know what I mean? I just don't want you putting him in that position again. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Don't build him up too much. But yeah, man, I love the relationship. Over the weekend, I took Zakiah and Jabril to New York, and to see them because they usually bickering and fighting and all that goofy stuff with each other, and to see them like interacting was just like he carrying her bags and he bought her a pack of gum and they laughing and joking about stuff that they usually like you just don't see. It was dope to see their interaction with each other. And you know, my young boy Jabril got a style that he got a style that's crazy, man. Uh like he wears emo type of clothing. That's his thing. He likes that type of stuff. That big baggy skater jeans that are like I wouldn't even say skater. These Jones are just the leg on these Jones is like this wide for one pant. You know what I'm saying? All right, bro. I'll talk to you soon. Um, that's his style. He like that. So when he found that when it was crazy because we went to this store, we were walking past this store, and I just seen him go, oh, there they go. Like he just jetted into the store to go shopping because he had been like, I tried to take him shopping and shit. And he ain't want nothing. Nah, I'm good, good, good. And then he just walked past this store that was like, yo. So he went in on there and that's what he bought. Big chunky sneakers and uh Chuck Taylors and then these jeans and Metallica shirts and rock shirts and stuff with old English letters on it and stuff like that. You know, but it was dope to see the excitement in him for finding something that he liked, and then also his interaction with his sister. I liked it, but we started off with the rigging of these games. Y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think. You know what I mean? Was it given to Mahomes? Was it given to them? Did they earn it, or was that a fair game last night? I mean, it seemed pretty fair to be honest with you. I ain't see too many calls where it was like, ah man, I ain't see where the refs did too much participating in making sure one team won or not. To be honest with you, I did see where these players, 3 of them sitting there, could have stopped at 3rd and whatever, and they actually let Mahomes get the first down. I couldn't understand that point, but then that would just mean that all 3 of these guys allowed that. I just don't know how that's possible either. So I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. What time is it? 9:33. Auction day today. It's Monday. Gotta go do those. Gotta go. What they call it. Gotta go make the donuts. Ibn Ali. If it ain't dumb loud, it's just dumb, and it's stirring the pot. Y'all have a good one.